Hello, everybody. This is Dion, and girlfriend, you are not alone. We are halfway there. Well, I guess this is pre-weekend because it's Thursday, April the 3rd, and I'm loving the weather and the fresh air, the springtime. Just trying to get some positivity going on in this world that is full of toxicity. It's just ridiculous. My glasses are crooked. We need to get it together with this toxicity. It's ridiculous what's going on.
Idyllic.
I just want to get on here. I've been writing some short stories. This one's particularly about a toxic relationship. I like to write little short stories that comes to mind. Things that I went through or seen or experienced, whether it's through others or myself. But there's just nobody in particular, just a toxic relationship, and I wrote a little story about it. Sometimes you can relate to that. Okay, so let's begin. The name of this title is The Toxic Relationship, obviously. Now, in a quaint town where the streets was lined with cherry blossom. Can you imagine the street lined with cherry blossom? And the air was sweet with the sense of spring. There lived a woman named Clara. Now, on the surface, her life seemed idyllic. She had a job she loved. She had friends who cared. And a warm, inviting home. However, beneath this facade laid a stormy relationship with Jake, a man whom charm initially swept her off her feet, but has since become a source of pain. Now, Clara and Jake's love story began with fireworks, laughter, spontaneous adventures, and deep conversation that lasts until dawn. I can remember having a relationship like that. You talking to 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning or the next day. Or sometimes you went out and then you still out until the next day eating breakfast. But over the years, the magic started to fade. His passionate nature molded into a jealous and possessiveness. It's nothing like a jealous and possessive man. You do not want a jealous or possessive man in your life. Those are the ones that are doing the most out there in the world while they're accusing you of it. He would often criticize her ambition, belittle her dreams, isolate her from friends who once brought her joy. Clara found herself trapped in the cycle of hoping for change, always believing that the man she fell in love with could return. Now, let me tell you something. You are not trapped into anything. Nobody's a prisoner. Once you get that mindset, you can let go of anything. You ain't got to hope for change. You can make the change. You are a free boy agent. You're not tied to him, married. This is a boyfriend. You can let it go, honey. He's not going to be the last boyfriend. Despite the warning signs, Clara couldn't bring herself to leave Jay. So a lot of us do that. We just can't bring ourselves. We don't want to be alone. I don't want to be lonely. The memories of the good times still clings to her like a spontaneous veil. And she often replays those moments in her mind. She questioned whether she was being unreasonable or demanding too much. The thoughts of being alone, or worse, losing Jake entirely, fill her with dread. We go through that. Those are feelings. Remember, those are feelings. We have feelings, ladies. We can get over that. We can control our feelings. We can feel those feelings with something else. As time passed and emotion toll began to weigh heavily on Clara, she started to lose touch with her own identity. Her laughter faded. Began to silence. Her goals was forgotten. Friends expressed concerns, urging her, hey, you need to reconsider this relationship, honey. But she felt defensive. He loves me in his own way, she would respond, trying to convince herself as much as them. What kind of way? Going upside your head, disrespecting you, belittling you, talking to you crazy? Love? Yeah, what love has to do with that? One night, following yet another heated argument where hurtful words was exchanged, Clara sat alone in her dimly lit living room. Tears streamed down her face as she realized that love should not feel like a prison, but rather a sanctuary. She understood that true love supports growth, fosters joy, builds confidence, not fear and confusion she experienced daily. It became evident if she wanted to reclaim her life, she had to let go of Jake. She envisioned a future where she could recover her passion, rebuild a relationship, and ultimately find someone who would cherish her as she deserved. Now, with a heavy heart but newfound determination, Clara begins to craft a plan to end the cycle of toxicity. The next day, she gathered the courage to have an honest conversation with Jake. And sometimes y'all need to sit down and be honest. What you scared of? Like I said, you came in by yourself, you're going to leave by yourself. It wasn't easy, and their exchange was filled with anger and sorrow, but she stood her ground, and she walked out of his life. Clara felt unsettled. She had unsettling mixed with fear and relief. She's felt unsettling, and you will feel that way, and it will be mixed with fear and relief. You'll be scared one minute, but you relieve the next, and that's the most important one. The journey ahead would be challenging, but deep down, she knew it was a step towards healing and self-discovery. Now, as she navigated, Lord Jesus, as she navigated the aftermath of the breakup, Clara experienced moments of loneliness and doubts, but also instances of profound clarity and strength. So every day she embraced small victories. Every day it is a small victory, step by step. But you could change it just like that. Just like you change clothes, you can change your mind and your feelings. You just put words in the middle of it. You know what you deserve better. Now she started beginning to pick up her old habits, reconnected with friends, even seeking support through a therapist, or go to therapy. Slowly, she began to weave together a narrative, one that was no longer defined by Jake, but by her own relentless and hope. Now, in the months that followed, Clara learned that letting go of a toxic relationship was not just about ending a chapter, but about opening a new book, one filled with promise of love for herself and the possibility of a brighter tomorrow. Ladies, look at that. When you let go of anything that's toxic, it will be a brighter tomorrow. Because you need to focus on you. You are more important. Your life, your family, who you love. Love yourself more than you love anybody else on this earth. Because you are deserving of the right kind of love. Love doesn't hurt. Love doesn't knock you upside your head. Doesn't belittle you. Doesn't put you down. Love does build up, encourage, assist, support. If you're in a toxic relationship, seek help. Let it go. Leave. Get out of there. Do what is necessary for your safety. Again, look at my glasses all crooked. Again, this is Dion, girlfriend. You are not alone. And all that time, my glasses was crooked. But it's okay. Have a wonderful day. Bye.